Hi, welcome to my channel, and this is my cockatiel Jingles, and my name is Donna. My channel's name is Love-A-Pets, and today's video I'm going to talk about the Uropygial gland. It's also called the preen gland or the oil gland. In this video I'll just call it the preen gland. So if you're new to my channel and you have a bird, or you're thinking of getting a bird, or just want to learn more about birds, well then you came to the right channel. My channel's mostly about my birds, and I do have other pets. I have standard poodles, rabbits and hamsters, and some pea puffers and tetras and betta fish. So if you're really interested in learning about birds, then stay tuned. This video's for you. The preen gland is located at the base of the tail, and the bottom where the body meets the tail, right around here. That's where the gland is. You can't see it because it's covered with feathers. So the preen gland is only visible if the feathers are parted, or when your bird is preening, they spread the feathers and you can actually see the gland if you look up close. Or if there's a problem with the gland, like if it's infected or it has a growth, then you'll probably be able to see it, especially if it's very large and if the bird is constantly biting back there on the preen gland. The preen gland is a bilobed sebaceous gland, which it has two symmetric parts. It secretes a thick, transparent oil, which consists of waxes, fats, and fatty acids. The oil is secreted through a small, nipple-like papilla. Some species of bird have a small tufted down on the tip of it called a wick. And not all species of birds have a preen gland, such as the Amazon parrot and the hyacinth macaw. They don't have a preen gland. Preen glands vary in sizes and shapes from species to species. So always you want to find out what the preen gland looks like on your species of bird, because you might think there's a problem with it. It might look really big, but it could be normal for your bird. I believe African greys have a larger preen gland and different shape, but just make sure, do your research to find out what the preen gland should look like on the type of bird that you own, so you don't have to worry. And there are no feathers on the skin of the preen gland, but you might see a tuft on the tip of it, which is the wick. So the preen gland, what it does is when the bird preens itself, have you ever seen a bird when they put their head right, where the preen gland is, and they're rubbing it? So what they're doing is they're spreading the oils all over their feathers, their feet, and their beak. They're conditioning their feathers, and some say they're waterproofing their feathers. And basically it's like, straightening out the feathers, all making them really nice and shiny, and keeping their feathers in good shape so that they can fly. Now, if you see a bird, or if you have a bird, that the feather condition is really, really bad, they look dull, they're not shiny like they used to be, check the preen gland, because it could be a problem with the preen gland. You want to be aware of any problems that a bird can get with its preen gland. Now, preen glands, they can become impacted, blocked, which means the oil can't come out and they get blocked. It gets very painful. So it has to be seen by a vet and taken care of. And also it can get an infection, it could rupture, and they can grow like a tumor. So you always want to keep an eye on your bird and see if you notice any difference with your bird, or the feathers, or picking on that area. So bring them to your avian veterinarian. So the purpose of making this video is to educate you on any problems that your bird will get. And another reason why I made the video is because one of my budgies named Treasure got a problem with his preen gland, and I wanted to show you. He actually had a tumor on his preen gland. I saw him preening and it didn't look right. I saw something through the feathers. I had to catch him and have a look at it, and I had to take him to the vet, and he needed surgery. So I'm going to show you what it looked like before, and then at the vet's, and what the vet said, and then after. So let's have a look at that now. I saw something here, and I'm sure, let's see. Yeah. So it looks like probably a tumor. You see that? It's okay. It's okay, Treasure. Yeah, that looks like a tumor on the preen gland. So I'm going to take him over to the vet, or I'm going to call them first. I hope they can take me right now. If not, I'll take him later. But I'm going to show you or tell you what the vet says. Yeah, it's definitely a tumor right on his preen gland. And apparently this is very common, especially in budgies. So I'm going to call the vet and I'll let you know what happens.
It's pedunculated, so what that means is it's big and then it comes down to a little stalk.
Oh.
Okay. Good news is it's not bleeding actively.
Yeah.
It doesn't look infected.
No.
But it is not normal.
No.
Okay.
Is that like actually right on the preen gland?
I think it is associated with it, yeah. I can't exactly see, but that's kind of a really good place for it.
Yeah, that's common, right? I've heard of that before on the preen gland. It's because it gets blocked up or something,
or sometimes it's just prone to getting masses on it. Unfortunately, masses or cysts or anything like that.
Right.
But sometimes when it becomes really irritating, I find that they start to turn around and pick at it.
Yeah, I was worried about that, but so far
nothing, which is good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find that when they start self-mutilating, maybe the prognosis is a little bit poorer, or it might be something that's not good.
Here's Treasure 2 weeks after. I just got him in a towel because he really bites hard, and he's a really strong bird. So it's been about 2 weeks. The feathers have grown back of the ones that the vet was gonna, or the vet had to pull, around the area. Look how fast the feathers grow. So anyways, I'm supposed to keep checking it, so that's why I'm checking it now, to show you as well. And it looks okay. The growth is gone. Nothing's grown back yet. I can still see there's little black dots there are the stitches. And you're so strong, Treasure. Anyway, he looks okay. I don't want to hold him too long. But basically, the growth is gone. All right, buddy, you're okay. Say, I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. All righty. So I'm glad Treasure's all better now. And I'm glad I took him to the vet. And you do have to know that avian vets and surgery costs a lot. To remove that tumor, it cost me between $500 and $600 just to remove that small tumor. But it wasn't just for the removal. They have to give him anesthetic, hospitalization, care, and medication, pain medications, and all that. It adds up. So if you're thinking about getting a bird, if you haven't already, just be wary of the vet cost, because you can't let your birds suffer. You do have to care for them and take them to the vets. So always make sure you have, like, oh, you did a poo-poo, you have a credit card or some extra money, savings account for your pets, because it does cost a lot of money. And it's sad that a lot of people that own, especially budgies, they're like $25. They think, oh, I'm not paying that much just for a budgie. Just because the bird isn't expensive doesn't mean you don't have to care for him and do what's needed for the bird. Like, I'm not just going to let him suffer and grow this big humongous tumor on him and let him suffer and die. So I did what's best for him, and he's okay now, but it may grow back. We will see. And if it grows back, that might not be good news, because I didn't do the test to see if it's cancer or not, because that was another $230, and the vet said you don't really need to do that. The most important thing was the surgery, because if it is cancer, what am I going to do anyways? Like, just let him be. If it grows back, he gets sick, then we know that it was cancer. And so he's hoping, he thinks that it wasn't cancer and it's just like a tumor. That's not cancer, so that's good news. So I'm happy for him anyways. He seems happy. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you learned something. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos, my educational videos, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And so make sure to check out all the links down below. I'll put some more links down below. You can go have a look at my other videos. And I do have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and my other channel. All the links are down below if you're interested in looking at any more of my videos or information. So thank you very much for watching. You want to say bye, Jingles? He likes to be kissed sometimes. All right, say bye. Bye-bye. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.